Hey, everybody. Welcome to Redeemer to this Wednesday reflection, April 26th. And I want to talk to you about the bishop's visit this weekend, Sunday, April 30th. Why is Bishop Sage coming? Well, first of all, he's coming because bishops visit their parishes in their diocese, in their see. In fact, here he is, Bishop Sage, visiting us 2 years ago. Here he is, preaching preaching still, distributing communion, more communion. There he is. Oh, and taking a selfie with good old me and everybody else. And here is we've got all of the people who were received into the church, all of the John Kelly Perkins, who was confirmed. Anyway, a good time was had by all. Oh, and look, there's a little looks like a outdoor kind of reception thing we had for him as well. This year, obviously, we don't have the masks as you would have seen in the pictures. Things are a little more, open and available. We are having a reception for him, and in honor of our two confirmands after church at 11 o'clock in Cannon Hall. If you can provide food for that or you'd like to volunteer, please contact Catherine Baumgartner, and she'll be happy to instruct you in how to do that, or what we need, so we're not doubling up on too many things. Anyway, why does a bishop visit all the churches? Well, all the different churches and parishes and missions and Episcopal schools and other kind of worship stations around the diocese. I mean, he is in charge of the diocese, the shepherd leading the sheep. And so he visits everyone. There is a 1 year schedule that he keeps ideally, but also there is an 18-month schedule for places that are a little further afield or may not need visits quite so often. And so it's been 2 years since he's seen us. Obviously, with a lot of that COVID catch up, that 18-month schedule kind of got stretched into a 2 year schedule. But again, it's all good. And I like having the bishop come on a Sunday. It's a lot easier to schedule the bishop to come during the week because, there's 83 parishes in the diocese, or 83 churches, I should say, in the diocese, but only 52 weeks in the year. So obviously he can't visit everybody annually. It's a lot easier to get him to visit on a weekday, actually. But I wanted him to be here on a Sunday and to confirm our confirmands. We have Cohen Leggett and Hamp Smith who are being confirmed. And I'm really excited about that. I'm always excited to see Bishop Sage come. And I'm glad that we get to do a more proper reception for him than we normally would have done 2 years ago, and also something to honor Cohen and Hamp. The bishop, the bishop's job is really sort of the to lead the church in the diocese under his see, and because the bishop cannot be everywhere all at once, the bishop then tasks other representatives to do his or her appointed duties in place thereof. So that's what I am. I'm literally just the bishop's representative. And so, if you look in the Book of Common Prayer, it always says the bishop, says this, unless unavailable, then a priest does it. So there's all these rubrics and instructions that say, well, the bishop then blesses the people. If not, then a priest if available. So it's really kind of funny. It's the bishop's church. We're just sort of sitting here. In fact, that's why we don't welcome the bishop to Redeemer or to any other place. They're already the bishop's churches. We are just glad to be receiving the bishop into his church. And so anyway, that's what the bishop's going to be doing this weekend. And I really would hope that you'd be able to come if you're in town. So come in and welcome. Help receive the bishop into the church. Not receive, but help participate with the bishop in worship this Sunday at 10 a.m. See Hamp and Cohen get confirmed. and be there to cheer them on in spirit, and then also to enjoy a little bit of a reception afterwards. I'm very excited about that. So that's what I'm talking about. That's really all I have to say. Come to church, say hey to the bishop, say hey to Cohen and Hamp, and congratulate them on this milestone in their walk with Christ. And I'll be there too. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you. And as always, dear ones, God bless.